There we go. This is my first time trying to use the countdown. Sophie suggested I try using it. That's actually a cool feature. I don't know if you guys can see it on YouTube because I can't see it on YouTube, but I can see it in StreamYard. That aside, we have some changes in the chat today. We have some new things, okay? The new things today are, could you see the countdown, Sophie? Can you see also your chat comes up on the screen? It's new. So we have at least one thing that's changed. I'm playing around with this app to see if there's anything. You saw it? Okay. That makes me happy. Because I was like, wait, how do I turn it off? I thought it was going to go off. I thought it was going to go off automatically, but I guess it doesn't. So I'll have to kind of be mindful of that for future. But I would not have thought to add it if you hadn't suggested adding a countdown. All right, no dizziness. I really don't have that much to do for dinner today. Because I think my husband's probably going to end up doing part of the cooking. So I am just making sure I start the rice and chopping the veggies. I recommend sitting down. I don't really know any cures for dizziness. Oh, also, no. It's like basically close to dinner time here. I mean, it's 3 p.m. here, but closer to dinner versus lunch. I'm not really hungry though, because I had a kind of late lunch. It is a rare day that I can get an appearance from him. So for now, I think the best way to see how he's doing is check the videos, because the chances of a joint live stream are pretty low at the moment. I tried to make you guys a quiz. Yep, already talking about dinner time. I tried to make you guys a quiz that you guys can do while the live stream is going. It's Chips. What's up? How are you doing? I think that would be pretty hard to accomplish, but I think the chats are going to be saved in the stream afterwards, so I can show him the request for his presence. Yeah, we're already talking about dinner. Actually, I'm not really that hungry anyways. Because, like, I had, like, a sandwich and stuff for lunch. You're good? I'm good, but I'm hot. I think that was what I was going to do before I turned the stream on, was turn the AC on. I know. I was going to turn the air conditioner on. And then I got excited because I'm like, oh, the music is playing, because it has, like, the waiting music. So, like, I can see, like, the music and the countdown, too. So I was like, oh, okay, it's almost time for the stream. And then I completely forgot about turning the air conditioner on. You had chicken and tater tots? I mean, the tater tots sound good. I haven't really eaten chicken in a while. I had a sandwich for lunch, and I ordered it from, like, I don't know how you would call it. Not like Subway, but like a little sandwich place. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's Chips, and I'm so curious. Uh-oh. The air conditioner's not coming on. I don't know. I bet the batteries need to be changed. Oh, wait, you guys call it macas there? Am I saying that right? In Australia, McDonald's is macas. I don't want to say it wrong, but I think in Japan they call it maku. Maku? I don't remember. I'm getting it confused now. I don't go to McDonald's like that. Because every time macas. See, every time I eat McDonald's, like without fail, I get sick. So I really don't be eating McDonald's like that. And it's not even just because I don't like the food. It's like literally I get sick from the fries. And like I don't eat meat, so it's like there's no point in me going. Mickey D's. Mac, what's up? Welcome to the channel. I'm working on dinner right now. But before I make dinner, I need to clean the rice cooker. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know where the piece went. I want to show you guys the piece. I don't know how this happened. Guys, I lost it. There's like a tiny piece from the rice cooker, and I like accidentally left it inside the thing, and like it burned the plastic. Yeah, here it is. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, it's a different setup. Now you can see your chats. I love that for us. Can you guys see how the end of this is kind of brown? This is like plastic. The whole thing is supposed to be gray. But then somehow it ended up inside the rice cooker. It doesn't go in there. And hopefully it's safe to still eat rice cooked in a rice cooker that has been slightly burned. Because that was an accident. But yeah, Sophie was suggesting I mess around with like some of the settings. And so I went into StreamYard to see like what I can do. I tried to make you guys a quiz. I made it on Canva and then I tried to bring it over. Hi, how are you doing? I tried to make you guys a quiz, like a on topic. Me? Oh no, you do. What happened? When I was ordering my sandwich, there's a lady in front of me in line and she had like really, really strong tan lines. And I didn't want to say anything because she was already talking about it. So it's like obviously that she knew, but I don't know what that, like how safe that is for your skin, but she was very, very tanned. But like drastic color gradation. You got stung by a bee and you didn't scream. Well, that's good for you because I would definitely have screamed, I think. Yesterday, I did a poll on YouTube. I put it on the community page. I did like a superhero poll. It's on the community tab. But I also made a... Oh, okay. Sometimes picking up sarcasm digitally can be tricky. No, I would have screamed though. I don't blame you. Yeah, I tried to make you guys a poll in this, like a food related poll, since this whole stream is basically just me in the kitchen. But I don't know if you guys can access it because it seemed kind of sus, like on StreamYard. So I don't know if you can access it on YouTube or do you have to go to StreamYard? Is it even visible in StreamYard? If someone goes through the trouble of taking all those steps, please let me know if it works or not. Because I mean, it didn't take that much work, but it would be nice if you guys could use it because it might be fun. You put antibiotic ointment on it. That's good. I think my mosquito bites are finally starting to heal, so I'm happy about that. On your neck? The last time I got a serious injury, I guess, on my neck was playing paintball. You have to wear earpieces at work now instead of using walkie-talkies. It's uncomfortable and you have to share them. I mean, I guess it could be helpful, like to just be able to hear information in your ear, but I think that might be kind of like, I think it would give me the ick to like take something from someone else's ear and put it in my ear a little bit. No, you are not, Sophie. It's chips. Oh, thank you. It's Chips told me that they're called Mozzie bites. So guys, the paintball injury I got on my neck a couple years ago, I went paintballing with some coworkers, and I don't want to say like I'm good at paintball, but I've gone paintballing a couple of times. Like I know how the game is played. Okay, that's important to the story. Okay, because we were all playing paintball back and forth, and we had like these little like automatic paintball guns, and then I told her like, "Hey, just stand here because there's like an area that's like protected, and I'm gonna dash across." And make sure that nobody tries to get me when I'm dashing across. And she got nervous. So instead of like making sure that nobody like gets me with paintballs when I dash across, she got me like directly in the neck, like right like on the artery of my neck. Like, and she was probably like 3 to 5 feet away. And it was like swollen for like, I don't know, 2 weeks. I was really mad, but I knew she was like new to paintball and she looked really, really embarrassed. So I didn't say anything, but I was really mad because it hurt so bad. You will be back. Okay. See you when you get back. That was my neck injury story. I didn't say anything testy. She apologized. I mean, looking back on it now, I can laugh at it, but in the moment, I was kind of mad because it really, really, really hurt. Actually, kind of going back to what It's Chip said, I've kind of had a lot of different jobs in the past, and I don't think I ever had to have an earpiece at work. But I have had to use walkie-talkies before. And one of the times I had to use a walkie-talkie, I was in college. And I was working. Why does this not want to go in here? I was working at the mall in the fitting room. And it was very busy, very chaotic. People were trying to sneak in there without checking in. That's what communication over walkie-talkies made me think of. Did I assemble this wrong? Why is it not? Guys, this should not be this difficult. I feel like half the live stream is going to be me struggling with the rice cooker, and I've assembled and disassembled it several times before. So I'm thinking maybe I assembled it wrong this time. Why is it not connecting this time? That's odd. Oh, maybe it's here. Here we go. Got it. Yay. JR, welcome back. Glad you're here. Since this morning, your stomach has been killing you? What happened? I'll be right back. I ran out of paper towels. What happened to your stomach? Since this morning, I have been hot because it's hot here. I woke up around between 6 and 6:30 this morning, and it was already kind of hot in the house. And I would have the AC on in here. It seems like the batteries in the remote are dead. Oh, okay. I get it. I understand. I would say try drinking some water. Sometimes that helps if you don't feel queasy. A heating pad. That helps. Usually helps me. Well, after fidgeting for several minutes with the rice cooker, it's just about time to make the rice. I need to go back to Costco because I pretty much used all of the jumbo bag of rice that we had. I don't know what happened to it. It's charging? Okay, good. This is kind of cool though, because I honestly think we can look back after this stream is over and you guys can see the chat. So I feel like we're making steps towards an innovated stream. Not me spilling the rice. I was watching, huh? Yes, they have Costco. They definitely have Costco. I think I did at least one live stream inside of Costco. But I didn't talk to the camera much, but just like put you guys inside of my cart and push it around so you guys could see what Costco in Japan looks like. But to be completely honest, although Costco is nice because like you can buy items in bulk and that helps because it can make things more convenient because you don't have to keep going back and forth to the store. Costco here is always crowded. Like the Costco has like a multi-level parking garage, and like inside of the parking garage, it has like lights so you know like if there's a parking space open or not. It's kind of a fiasco, and people drive their carts recklessly. You're on duty at the fire station. You got back half an hour ago from a car accident. You showered and now you're laying down surfing YouTube. Oh, yay! I'm glad to hear that. Please stay safe at work. Hopefully the stream is relaxing. I was talking to my sister this morning about work and just like, I don't know, commiserating. I had a situation this morning and I was like, I asked my sister, am I the a-hole? Because I called, so I live in Japan. And even though I live in Japan, sometimes like I have to do like customer service stuff in the US. And so I have this customer service situation. Hold on, what did Sophie say? I like with your StreamYard, you could find commands like the symbol in front of everything. For example, hours to see how long I've been watching your stream, the entire time since the start. That's cool. That's very, very cool. Hopefully, as time goes on, I can figure out how to make the stream more and more engaging, so it's more and more fun to like tune in. But I appreciate all of the ideas and like the fact that you guys share like what you see on your end, because that helps me try and improve it a little bit. And I'm glad to hear the stream is relaxing, because that's the goal. This morning I had to call customer service in the States because I needed help with something in the States. And so I called, and then we'll call the person. Can you guys hear that? We'll call the person Sharon. Or like it's in front of something. It's text to speak. Can you do that? Can you do talk to speak on here? Or talk to text or something? I'm not totally sure what you mean. So yeah, I spoke with Sharon on the phone today, and like from the beginning of the phone call, Sharon was like kind of mad and like irritated, and like I actually complained, which is super rare, but I was just like, dude, I'm at the point where I'm getting irritated, so I'm just gonna tell you like I really don't like this. I can set it up on my end. I think I can change the font. It would say my comment out loud. Huh. Interesting. I think for this app, I can bring guest in. I can change the font. I can make a custom intro video, which I just learned today. But I don't know about like audio comments. That would be neat. That would definitely be neat. I'm washing the rice right now before putting it in the cooker. This is like the hardest part of making dinner right here. She's turning on the rice cooker today. Today's a pretty easy day. I think later on in this week, I don't want to say tomorrow, but sometime in this week. What day is today? Tuesday. So maybe Wednesday or Thursday, I will do a packing live stream because I need to pack. Because I'm planning on doing a little traveling, you know? You should play like flashbacks of fun things in previous streams. Cut in your intro. I can probably do something like that, but I just need time to like sit down and like splice the clips together. Maybe for live streams, instead of making it like super aesthetic and curated, I can do a blooper reel. Because I've never really done one of those. I don't think I have a lot of bloopers, but maybe some of the clips of like me slipping and falling, or I don't know, my cat knocking over the camera. I could probably find something funny. I'll see what I can do. All right. Well, the rice is sorted. Earlier today, I was smelling like burning scents. Like something was burning. And I think a lot of the farmers out here in Japan, I think like the farmers are allowed to just like burn, like burn off brush or like maybe old plants or something, because I see it a lot. So I think they were burning something earlier. When I came to the kitchen window, I was checking to see if they're still out there because of the smell earlier, but they stopped. I remember last time I was at school and did an essay on my computer at home on my laptop, and my dog sat on it and turned it off. And it didn't save. It was like 700 words. I've never had that happen to me, but I have had Loki try to eat my process reform homework, like my notes when I was in university. Moxie knocked my like MacBook laptop off the counter and broke it. And I tried to call customer service, and whatever she did to it by breaking it was so bad they couldn't really fix it. And what else? There's something else that happened with my homework. Oh, there was one class. It was like my favorite class that I had when I was in junior college. And my teacher had a strict no late students policy, like something about students coming in late during his lectures just really irritated him. So he had a policy that like your like, I don't know, 20 to 30% of your grade, I want to say like 30% of your grade was actually showing up to class and sitting through the lectures. But if you were more than like 5 to 10 minutes late, even if you showed up to school, he would kick you out. So even if you were there, but you were like late, he more than 10 minutes, I think it was only 5. If you were more than a few minutes late, just know like you're missing class that day and you're getting minus points from your grade. But I liked him. Like his actual classes were really, really interesting. He was a good professor. I felt like he was fair, you know? I really liked his class. So I was always there on time. I always had my computer out taking notes. I was like, you know, teacher's pet kind of, right? And then one day I was on my way for class and I locked my keys to my house. I locked my keys to my car inside the house somehow. I don't even know how I did that, but I locked my keys in the house and I had already locked the house or something. I don't know. I locked myself out of both my car and the house. So I ended up having to crawl through a window in my house to unlock the door to the house, to go get my keys to my car, to drive to school. And I was like 30 minutes late. And he was just like, really? Why are you late? And then when I told him all of the things I've been through to get to class, he gave me a free pass. You got detention because you were late 2 times? Only 2 times? Were you super late? That sounds like maybe just a tiny bit harsh. I don't know. I feel like maybe I would cut you some slack. I guess it depends. I need more info. Let me move you guys because I feel like you guys, I'm like not really centered. Can you guys see the cutting board at least? Kind of. Like 18 minutes both times? That's not that bad. I don't think that's that bad. I don't want to touch the trash. So that's why I use my foot. You barely see the cutting board? Maybe I need to adjust you guys. Is this better? Ooh, I could work. You guys see that this stream just like completely glitch out? It almost worked. It's a good idea in theory. If I could do it without it freaking out. Okay, now I have to find some way to get it to work. See, this is why we need to recruit more people to join the channel, right? Because more people recruited equals more random camera setup features. I'm trying to like block the camera from touching the screen. It's Chip says, I was a teacher's pet. There was this one time I was talking really loudly and I was like the only one talking and the teacher get told. Oh my gosh. That's funny. How did your classmates respond? Was everybody like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We don't mind. It's okay. I gotta lift you guys up to see. But I think this might be an easier way for you guys to see what I'm doing. So we're gonna alternate. We're gonna take turns. You see, I see. Yep. Now you see. Why is this one so tough to cut? Even cutting this makes me think of not Taco, Costco, because Costco has like these like little bell pepper things, and they're so affordable. But like you have to battle like the crowds to get to them, and the like freezer area is always packed. It's Chip says they were mad, but they got over it because we got detention the next day too when kids were throwing stuff. Fair enough. I feel like there's always something to be mad about if you look hard enough. So sometimes it's better to just shrug. that reminds me of a coworker I used to have. That's what that just made me think of. Hold on, let me tell you about my coworker. What did Sophie say? One thing I realized is teachers were always nicer to girls, especially pretty ones. I don't know about that. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Okay, I have done a lot of different jobs in my life. Like, I've done a lot of different jobs. I worked as a banker. I worked as a waitress. I worked in an airport. What else have I done? I worked in a warehouse. And I also substitute taught for a little bit, just a little bit. And I would say it's difficult not to, like, I guess, pick favorites in a sense. I don't want to say like favorites, but some kids just find a way like deep into your heart, if that makes sense. But I don't think I ever favored any specific group when it came to behavior. If you're acting up, you do the crime, you do the time. That's what it is. I think that's 100% possible. Like that schools are like that, or that there's teachers, educators that are like that. So I don't want to discredit that. I'm just saying that there are some people out there who don't mind holding everybody accountable. Everybody gets some. You guys want stickers? Sit down and listen up, or nobody's getting stickers. Oh, I was going to tell you guys about my coworker in reference to getting annoyed. Because I had a coworker one time, and that specific coworker would like constantly do stuff where it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, this person would do something and you just be like, what? Like, why are you doing this? Like this, like, can you tell me the thought process that led you to your decision? You know? But I realize, like, sometimes you just gotta let people do them. The highlight of year 12 English was getting stickers. You know what? I kind of think, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but like, I kind of think that people forget that like older kids and adults still need like love and encouragement. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess like if it was like a really stuffy corporate job and they gave out like stickers, I think I might feel a bit weird about it. Maybe. But like, I remember in Texas, because I had a corporate job right before moving to Japan in Texas, and like our boss would do like taco parties for everybody, and it wouldn't even be from company money or from like organization money. It would be from like the goodness of that person's own heart, and I just loved it. Like, it's not like a money bonus or anything, but it's like that person thought like, oh, everyone worked so hard, like I want to do something nice for them. Imagine having a pacifier in kindergarten. I don't think I ever had I don't think I ever had a pacifier, but I don't really know. I do know when I was a little kid, I used to collect garlic from the pantry and chew on it. And then when the flavor became too spicy, I would hide it in the sofa in the living room in my house. And I remember getting in trouble for that as a child. And no, don't ask me. Don't ask me why garlic. I don't know. There's no specific reason. I have no idea. We have to go back in time and ask, like, I don't know, 5, 6 year old me why she liked chewing garlic. But I remember, like, some of my earliest childhood memories being like, hey, where did you put the garlic? Because, like, the whole living room smells like garlic. And just, I have no idea. I chewed on it. I hit it. I didn't want to get in trouble. That's where we are now. It's like a squirrel that can't remember where it hit its nuts. Only easier to find because there's scent markers. Speaking of squirrels, like a couple streams ago, we were talking about the squirrels here in Japan and how they make like some really unique sounds. And I saw a squirrel the other day, and I thought that one might make a good candidate for volunteering to, like, you know, demonstrate the squirrel sounds here in Japan. And I was gonna record it, but it was like on the fence by like my neighbor's house, and like the neighbor next to them was outside, and I didn't want them to be like, "What are you doing? Like, you're just sitting there recording the squirrel." So I basically, long story short, I got too self-conscious to record the squirrel that was on the fence. So I'm still working on finding a good squirrel candidate. But I have seen one since we had that conversation. The good old days. Man, I don't know if I would say I miss being a kid. Exactly. But I think being an adult is sometimes hard work. So hold on. Can you guys still comment and engage? Because there's like a note at the end that says can't post comments to some destinations. Yes? Okay, good. Your grandpa had a squirrel? Like as a pet? Did he keep it in the house? I'm so curious. I don't think I would mind having a squirrel as a pet. So, like, if it had to go like potty or something, then how did he have a litter box? That's fascinating. I don't think I've ever had a super unique pet. The closest I've come to having a really unique pet is when I was little. When I was little, me and my siblings found a pigeon that had a broken wing, and it had fallen like in like the, you know how like most houses will have like a little alley area like on the side of the house. So the pigeon was just like running up and down along the side of the house, like sad because its wing was broken. And we took it home and we named it Mary. Like, we took it into the house and we named it Mary. And our dad said we couldn't keep it, but we insisted that it had to find some care. So he drove it like 30 miles away to an animal sanctuary. It would go to a tree. Huh. Fascinating. Fascinating. I don't think any of my family. Oh, that's not true. That is not true. I'm sorry that you never got to meet him, because he sounds like a very interesting person. Out of your mom and dad's hands, you only met your mom's grandma. Have I met any of my great grandparents? I don't think so. Both of my parents have passed away, and both sets of grandparents have passed away. So my mom's mom and my mom's dad have passed away, and my mom has passed away. And my dad has passed away, and my dad's mom and my dad's dad have both passed away. So like everybody's gone. Um, Mom and dad's great grandparents. I have met one of my great aunts though. She was very interesting. She was like in her 90s and like she was still like jumping around and dancing and just like being full of personality. So but I haven't really met like a lot of my like elders. No, it's okay. Like it's at this point, it's just kind of the reality of what it is. Although sometimes when I feel like if there's like an adult decision that I need to make, like I need advice as an adult from an adult, it's kind of up to me. Like I have my siblings, but like I don't know, like we're close in age, like you know. No, 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 no. It's okay. No being sad. I'm just saying, like when it comes to making adult decisions, it can be like tricky when you don't have like your parents and your grandparents or like somebody that you really really trust that you grew up with, where like you know they know you and they know like about the world, so they could give advice not just from being older and wiser, but specific to you because they already know you really well. I don't really have a lot of that. But I have some like trusted like mentors that I can ask if I really need help. So it's okay. Um and I some of my aunties and like uncles I can still ask for help. Yeah. No being sad. Let's not be sad. I probably shouldn't be drinking caffeine, but I've already chopped the veggies, as we saw. Those are done. The rice only has 8 minutes remaining. So really we didn't have to do that much. So now we're just hanging out, to be completely honest. The other day I was watching a mukbang. I don't know which way is the correct way to pronounce it, from another YouTuber. And I thought that might be something that's fun to do as a live stream, but I don't think I can eat that much food. But I think that might be a fun live stream, but I just don't want to like eat a ton of food that I don't want to stream. But if there's some type of way I can frame it, that might be fun. Because I like watching other people's like eating streams, but I don't. It's something I thought about. I guess I can clean up because I really didn't expect to get through all of the cooking task that quickly. So I'm gonna put the veggies in the fridge. We have vegan meat for later. Wash the cutting board and the knife. I looked on Amazon. I looked on Amazon Japan for one of those like mounted things where the camera can like rest on it and then look down at your hands or like whatever you're doing. But I couldn't find one that I thought was gonna hold the phone. That's gonna work. Uh, your mom got a bunny for your sister when she was 9. She is 16 now, and when she was 9, she never wanted the bunny, so I wanted a bunny. Name it Judy Haas from Zootopia. Wait. So you had the bunny and it passed away, but you had named it after like a character from Zootopia? Am I understanding correctly? I haven't seen Zootopia in no. Nope. No talking about deleting and no thinking about deleting either. Because the thing is, first of all, you're already here, okay? So that's a positive. There's so much good that you can do. And I was watching this girl on Instagram yesterday, and she had a condition where, like, basically, if I understand, she explained it, but I don't know how to explain it exactly. She had a condition that required the doctors to remove part of her stomach and then reroute it. So, like, whenever she would, like, if she had to use the restroom, then, like, it would go through, like, the bag in her stomach, and, like, she has to change it a couple times a day, and, like, that's the only way that she can basically survive, is that way. And she was explaining, like, how much it had changed her life and how much of a process it was to go through all of that. And I almost wanted to share her content on my YouTube. Maybe I can do that after the stream, like actually get the link and show you guys. Because she just seems like a really cool human being. But the point being is, like, that's a ton of stuff to go through. And in the end of the day, she ended up winning the situation because of her own attitude and her own way of responding to it. Because honestly, I think it's a really tough situation to go through. There are a lot of really tough situations you can go through in life, but it's about how you respond to them that decides if you win or lose. And I also think another thing is, like, where you place your attention matters. Because, like, if you focus on the things that are bad about your life or yourself or things that you don't want to happen, that's what you think about. And that's how your behavior kind of, like, shapes that for you. So, like, I think it's better to think about what you want to happen and what uplifts you and what uplifts other people, versus focusing on the negative. I do. I definitely do. I think they do. I know not everybody agrees, but I think they do. All right, guys, the phone's overheating, so I'm going to take the stream upstairs and turn the AC on. And I think we can stream for a couple more minutes. I actually really like the chat on the screen thing, because you guys are, like, officially a part of the stream, and you can, like, look back on it and stuff. The other thing I've been meaning to tell you guys is, like, what is that? The other thing I've been meaning to tell you guys. Oh, the sound is me. I was like, what is that sound? There's a weird sound in here. And then I realized, like, I have StreamYard open. The sound was me. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. There we go. It's quiet again. I think cats go to human heaven and dogs go to doggy heaven. Because no one says cats should go to kitty heaven. I don't know, but I think they get a happy, peaceful life after death. The reason I know, I'm sorry. The reason that I think that is because, guys, I forgot my tea downstairs. The reason I think that is because the Bible has, like, a reference saying that, like, even if a sparrow falls to the ground, like, God considers its death. I'll find the Bible verse and I'll post it on the community so you guys see what I'm talking about. But I think if that's the case, then maybe dogs and cats go to heaven. I like to think so. because my Everest was a very, very good boy. You'll be back? Okay. See you in a minute. Also, I don't know if you guys can see the quiz. I don't know if you guys can get to the quiz or not. But there's supposed to be a quiz for you guys. So let me know if you can find the quiz. Finding the quiz was not supposed to be part of the challenge. It's supposed to just automatically be accessible. But this is my first time like making a quiz of the day and like adding it through here. So I don't know if you guys can access it or not. Yo, me and my air conditioning are gonna fight. I thought I turned it on. I got distracted by the echo. It's gonna cool down in a second. But for now, it's kind of hot. I want to see if I can share, like, fix the quiz of the day. So that's what I'm going to try and do without putting the audio feedback to you guys. But I just want to see if I can fix it so you guys can access it. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Let me see. Maybe I can just like drop it directly into the chat and you guys can do it. I don't know if that will work. If it doesn't work, I'm going to keep playing around with it until it does. So I'll just try to make another one and put it in. But then I'll know what doesn't work. But I just want to test and see if I can get it to work. Because I made you guys a quiz. Let's see if I can do it. It is hot in here. It doesn't even feel like the AC and fan are on. That's why both Loki and Moxie are downstairs. They just don't want to deal with it. Mm-mm-mm. I'm going to see if I can post the quiz. I didn't even know you can make quizzes on Canva, but it looks like you can. That's weird. Oh, okay. I can see myself from the phone. Okay. That's weird. Let's see. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, let's see. Quiz of the day. I'm gonna try and share it with you. Of the day. Quiz of the day. All right. And it's added to the stage. I don't know if you guys can use it or not, but that's the quiz I made you. I don't know if you can interact with it or not. So I can present things. We've confirmed that. But I don't know if you guys can interact with it. I'll see if I can. Let me know if you can interact with it. I'm curious, actually. I don't know if you can interact with it by default, or do you have to be like part of the, what is it? StreamYard stream directly. You can't interact with it? Okay, let me ask Chat GPTdia how to fix it. Once I get it to where like I can regularly do it, let's see. You can present it, or you can export. Let me see if I can. Wonder. All right, let me just see if this works. If you can use the quizzes. That's annoying because it's supposed to be able to let you interact with it. Okay. Here goes nothing. Maybe you can use it now. I don't know. Let me click the link myself before you guys do. Oh, no. If I click it, it interrupts the stream with it. But I don't know if you guys can use it or not, but welcome back. I tried to share the quiz I made you guys. I cannot believe it, but I think we've been streaming for about an hour now, which I was not expecting to do. And it's actually starting to feel better in here because the aircon is on. I'm feeling like I'm coming back to life. The link works. Yes. Yes, success. Small victories. I don't know how well you guys can see me. My battery is like low, so we're in power saver. Power saver mode. This quiz that I made you guys is like real quick. Like I made it in like, I don't know, 15 minutes on Canva. But if you really like this quiz and like the style that I made, then I will do the next one a lot more fancy. But this one was like a test because I don't know, can I make it? And then like after I make it, like can I share it? Can you guys interact? Because I can present it. I feel like a teacher. Slide one is, what mood are you in today? I can present it, but I want you guys to be able to like interact with it if you want to. So this also might be fun because like I don't have to stick to like quizzes. I can do quizzes for you guys, and then I've made enough projects with Canva that we can do other stuff. So maybe I can do, maybe let me know what you guys want to do. Like I'll post it on like YouTube, and I'll try and post it on X. I don't know about Twitch, but I'll post it and I'll like ask about it. But basically, like maybe I could do like a travel video for different parts of Japan and like answer questions about those locations with pictures or something like that. And just make a slideshow that's interactive and present it almost like a class. I don't know. Let me know what you guys want, because now that we know we have the power and the technology, there's so many things we can do with this. And I honestly would not have thought to do anything like this if it wasn't for you guys, because you guys like will like ask and stuff, like, you know, questions of like how to make the stream better and stuff like that. So now I feel like we could try doing different stuff. You gotta go to bed. Oh, please feel better. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. You too. Feel better, please. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask and like just like give you guys a couple of different like options for perspective, but it might be fun to do a stream where we do like a presentation with the stream. So let me know if that's fun. Because this one is just a quiz. Anytime. Feel better, girly. I just made this real quick, like beforehand. I didn't even know you could make quizzes in Canva, but some of them are auto populated. Like this one, this is like an auto prompt, which I thought would be nice to ask because just check in with you guys. And then some of them are just like food related questions, since this is kind of a food related stream. And then I had to add something cheeky at the end, just in case there's newbies and they haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Out of these meals, let me just answer the quiz, because I think this might be a productive use of time, slightly interesting use of time, before I end the stream. But don't let it affect your answers. I'm just gonna share my answers for these. So how I'm feeling today, I would say I am doing okay. Today's been kind of a mixture day. For the most part, it's been good. The one food I always have in my house, I won't tell you guys this one because this one's based on the food that I always have in my house. But if you watch this channel or like watch any of the streams often enough, you probably know the answer to this. I am a great cook. And the answer could be whatever you think, sometimes true, always false. I feel like I'm sometimes a great cook. I mean, it depends on what it is and how much effort I feel like putting in it, but not often. I think I see cooking as a chore. So it's not really like I feel like I'm chefing it up, because I feel like I'm dragging my feet usually when I'm in the kitchen. I'm not really a snacker, but I will say in Japan I do snack more than I did in the US, just because Japan has some really, really interesting snacks. Especially Lawson. Lawson's plant-based cookies. They're chef's kiss. 10 out of 10, recommend every single time. If/when you visit Japan, the Lawson's plant-based cookies are the best. They are like my favorite. This one I don't want to tell, just in case, if you want to like put your best foot forward and guess the answer, or maybe you already know. I think all of the meals I like breakfast. Probably breakfast. And I cannot subscribe to myself, but you can subscribe to the channel. So if you've not subscribed, and you've been hanging out so far and you've been having fun, what are you waiting for? Especially if you like the live streams and stuff, I do recommend, like on a more serious note, I do recommend subscribing, because it's gonna help you see like whenever the channel goes live, even if you haven't been like waiting to see if it streams or not. Because you can turn on your notifications, and then like when the stream starts going, if you have time, you can just jump into it because you'll get a notification. On that note, I think that's pretty much everything I had on my quiz. This is already pretty much longer than I planned to stream. Didn't plan to stream that long. So I guess I will sign out. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to share or add? I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute. Otherwise, for everybody else, I'll see you guys later. But if you have anything that you want to share and you're just hanging out and you haven't got a chance to say it, now is a great time to do so. And I think before I completely close out the stream, let me go onto YouTube. On YouTube, I have my community tabs, so I can interact there quite regularly. I'll have to see what I can do on the other platforms, but I'm going to ask on YouTube what you guys would like to see as kind of like a slideshow or like a presentation. You clean your room? Yes! Yes! I need like a victory sound effect. Hold on, pause. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. All right, so it's Chips cleaned her room, okay? Round of applause. I can't leave that on because it echoes. I wish StreamYard let me throw up confetti because I think that would be like the ultimate response, but I don't think I can do that. So imaginary confetti. But yeah, I am proud of you for cleaning your room. Sometimes that takes so much effort because it's like your room is like your regular environment, so it's so easy to get distracted. Like even in here, like my desk is a little bit messy, and then like I could go to clean it and like organize, have like little like markers and pens and stuff. And then I don't know why I have this, but this is a cat toy. Let me see if I can put it closer so you guys can see it. It has like a little tiny cat on it. And then I end up playing with Loki instead. There were so many piles of clothing. I need to finish my laundry. I started on it yesterday before the live stream I did yesterday, and I did not finish. So I finished like maybe 80% of my laundry, which is kind of embarrassing because like if I got to 80%, why is it not done? But I finished 1.5 videos, like long form videos. So I feel like I give myself a slight pass. Oh, what is it? I want to say good morning. Buenos dias. Good morning. You came back? You missed us? You missed hanging out with us? I got Loki to come back. Loki, do you want to make an appearance? Come say hello. Loki, say hi to it's Chips and Sophie. Say hello. He said absolutely not. I don't know what he's doing. This morning, I was like tidying up the house and taking out the trash, making myself my tea, and then I could hear like this sound, and I was like, "What's happening?" And I went upstairs, and Loki had gotten locked in one of the rooms. Next time, say Aunt Sophie. Hold on, Loki, come here. So you can say hi specifically to Sophie. Hello, say hello. I think Loki is trying to like, what is it? Digital teleport to visit you, Sophie. I have to warn you, he's very clingy. So if you would like a visitor that pretty much follows you all throughout your house, I mean, you say hi to. Hold on, it's cutting off. Uh, oh, did I say hello and like skip somebody? I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Details matter. Visitor that follows you, I think that means stalker. Um, is he a stalker? I don't know. It depends on how engaged he is. But if you go into a different room and shut him out, he probably is going to have complaints. So he's just very clingy, and he's been napping all day, so he's ready for activity. Loki, he says he's not. Loki, what do you think? You think meow? Man, guys, I think I am going to sign out. I'm going to sign out and Loki, what's up? You you didn't know it's cat? Loki, come here. Yo, come here. It's Loki boy. Yeah, it's Loki that came up here to hang out. I think usually if I'm streaming, he's the one that decides to hang out the most. Okay, good night. I'll miss you and be depressed until you go live tomorrow. No being sad. Why are you complaining? Hold on, I'll bring her back to say goodbye. Say goodbye to everyone. Hope we sign off. Oh, you're a heavy boy. Loki says goodbye. Say goodbye, Loki. Do not, don't go up there. No, to go. No, 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 no. Say bye, Sophie. Bye, it's Chips. We will see. Maybe, maybe. Bye. so heavy, Loki.